Was Muammar Gaddafi a visionary leader who sought to elevate Libya and challenge Western dominance? Or was he a ruthless dictator portrayed by Western media? Born in 1942 to a poor Bedouin family in the Libyan desert, Muammar Gaddafi grew up surrounded by unrest. It was an era defined by Arab nationalism, championed by leaders like Egypt's Gamal Abdel Nasser. These movements, alongside Libya's growing frustrations with foreign control, shaped Gaddafi's revolutionary outlook. By the 1960s, Gaddafi had joined the Libyan military, where he formed the Free Officers Movement, a group of young officers united by their shared discontent with the monarchy. Their goal was clear: overthrow King Idris and reclaim Libya for its people. In September 1969, while King Idris was abroad for medical treatment, the group staged a swift, bloodless coup, and Muammar Gaddafi emerged as the leader of a new Libya. One of his first acts was to close British and American military bases, asserting Libya's independence on the global stage. He also enforced strict social policies, banning prostitution, alcohol, and gambling. At the same time, his growing influence unsettled Western powers, who increasingly viewed him as a threat to their interests in the region. Relations between Gaddafi and the West soon reached a breaking point in 1986, when Gaddafi's regime was accused of sponsoring the bombing of a Berlin nightclub that killed 2 American soldiers. In response, the United States launched airstrikes on Tripoli and Benghazi, killing around 70 people, including Gaddafi's adopted daughter. This marked a turning point in Libya's fraught relationship with the West, with US President Ronald Reagan famously labeling Gaddafi the mad dog of the Middle East, further cementing Gaddafi's portrayal as a global antagonist. By 2011, Gaddafi's regime faced its greatest challenge, the Arab Spring. In Libya, the movement began in Benghazi on February 15, 2011, driven by frustrations over political repression, economic struggles, and decades of Gaddafi's rule. Rebel groups from across the country united their desire to oust Gaddafi, taking up arms against his regime. As the violence intensified, the international community stepped in, authorizing a no-fly zone over Libya and a NATO-led intervention. After months of fighting, Gaddafi's regime collapsed. He was publicly captured and killed by rebel forces, bringing an end to his 42-year rule. For many in the West, his death was seen as a triumph for democracy. Hillary Clinton, then US Secretary of State, famously reacted to the news by saying, "We came, we saw, he died," capturing the West's perception of his fall as a victory. But for Libya, the reality was far more complex.